Hello everyone, this is Banter Bill, and welcome to Ascalonian Catacombs, Path 3 Dungeon Guide. This is not a speedrunning guide, but a guide meant for those who are new to the dungeon, or for those who need a refresher. Starting off, we're going to kill this elite Graveling. You can go ahead and do this solo or duo if you want. The main thing to watch out for with him is his weakness attack, that just makes it a bit slower in terms of killing speed. After that, as an elementalist, I want to give swiftness to these NPCs. That lets them run up to the path selection spot faster, and then I can go ahead and pick the path and spawn the waypoint for my teammates to catch up. So I go ahead and pick path 2, and then I'm on to the Spider Queen room. Once you pick your path, a burrow will spawn to the left. Just run right by it. And to avoid these traps, just stick to the left-hand wall. Within the Spider Queen room, you can go ahead and kill some of these spiders and gargoyles. The Spider Queen will spawn when you kill all of the ambient spiders. So we're going to leave 2 of those ambient spiders alive in the east side of the room. Once our team is here, we're going to go ahead and pull the Spider Queen by killing that last ambient spider. I want to go ahead and stack Might and attempt to use Icepo 5 and 4 on the Spider Queen. Now this isn't one of my best Spider Queen runs. I was almost instantly down by those baby spiders, and the AoE circles got down on the ground before I could freeze her. However, the Guardian does a great job. He places a wall reflection right on the Spider Queen. It makes it easier to melee her because the baby spiders and the gargoyles don't hurt you as much. So I'm not as useful here. If you want to see a really good elementalist Spider Queen run, you can check out my Path 1 video. I thought I did a good job there. After we kill the Spider Queen, we're going to kill these champions and elites in this hallway. If you want to, you can stack where I am now, or you can go to where my group is and stack there. It doesn't really matter which one you choose to stack in since the FGS nerf. Once you kill all those ads, you need to navigate this trap hallway. You cannot dodge or invulnerable through these traps, so you just have to avoid them. To turn off the traps, just hit the switch on the left-hand side as you exit the hallway. After that, we're going to kill Kohler. I still recommend writing in chat that you are going to kill Kohler because technically he's an optional boss. So we're going to start off stacking Might, and then I want to drop an Ice Bow. I recommend bringing Reflex to this fight, because then you can avoid his major attack. He has a pull attack, which is reflectable, and a dagger storm attack, which he uses after his pull attack. However, if you manage to reflect his pull attack, you can interrupt the dagger storm attack. If you don't have reflex, then you need to dodge that dagger storm attack, as it will probably instantly down you. Sorry for the cut there. I accidentally went the wrong way because I thought I was doing path 2. You want to head down that hallway straight ahead. Then you want to run to the end of this room so Zark can start the event. As an elementalist, you want to bring Icepo to this part as it is very efficient at killing nests. I usually like to start stacking Might, starting off on the burrow because I know it's going to spawn here. Then we'll kill this burrow normally, and then I'll drop an Icepo in the middle so you can kill the rest. Now ideally you want to stagger your Ice Storms 4, however we have another elementalist in the group, so it doesn't really matter. We have 4 Icebos out at once. Other than that, you just want to Icepo 4 all these burrows. As you get more experience with this dungeon, you'll know where they're going to spawn because they always spawn in the same place in the same order. The gimmick technically here is that the Gravelings will spawn from the nests, and you need to protect the 2 generators that Zark is manning. However, even if you take a while killing these nests, it's unlikely that the Graveling is going to kill these 2 generators. Further, you can even let one of these generators die, you can still complete the event. At the end of this part, I like stacking Swiftness as an Elementalist. So I drop a Blast, a Swift Field, and I blast it again, around 97 to 98%, so you can do this run easier. Then I go ahead and use my FGS. I have nothing better to use it for, so I use it for some mobility here. Coming up, again, you're going to want Ice Bow, and Staff is the most useful weapon set here. I eventually switch to it as I get to the burrows further down in the room. Now, one Ice Bow 4 and one Glyph of Storms can bring down an entire burrow. That's what I'm going to do on this next burrow. So I go ahead and let my group handle the near burrow and head for this far burrow. Some stability skills or stun breaks are useful, as these Gravelings can knock you down. Additionally, they do have a lot of attacks that can bleed you, so they can stack bleed on you very quickly. It is very bad to get knocked down here. Go ahead and cast Meteor Shower on this last burrow, and it goes down pretty quickly. Once you get the chest, you can go ahead and take the waypoint. If I was a good citizen as an Elementalist, I would have stacked Swiftness here. However, I was lazy, and I just let the Guardian do it. You just have to wait for the NPC to talk, and that wall will break down. Then you just keep on running it to the final boss. If I see that my group is all here, and I saw that my group had high DPS, I recommend just running straight in. Now, the gimmick to this boss is that the NPCs will make bubbles that can protect you from the falling rock attacks. Additionally, the boss has knockdown attacks, and he can apply weakness and a lot of conditions to you. So having stability is super helpful here. As an Elementalist, I like to open up with my Ice Bow 5, follow up with Ice Bow 4, Glyph of Storms, and just DPS him down. So these rocks falling from the ceiling, somewhat dangerous because we don't have the NPC with us. If the NPC was with us, it could protect us from these falling rocks. However, we do manage to beat the boss in downstate, although it was a close one. There are safer places you can stack for this boss. You can either stack to the right against the wall, or back against the pillar. So you can stack here, or here.
Considering I had no firm idea what would happen, I'd say that was a successful experiment. So tell me, how do you feel? Nauseous? Repainting your head or feet? Can you taste colors? Never mind, I'm sure you'll survive. Anyway, be proud. Today, you further the bounds of science.
And that is the end of the dungeon. Thanks for watching.